Today, I would like to begin with round 31. The title of today is Venus and the Inner World of the Earth. The inner world of the Earth is the fifth dimensional light paradise where the tall persons live, and the small sun shines in the center of the sky, and the residents live in the houses made up of crystal as well as jewel. Venus has the fifth dimensional paradise societies too, and there are no war, no poverty, as well as no disease there, and the residents move to a faraway place in a UFO. Then, let's continue to talk about the contents of the last week. On the surface of the inside the Earth's world, there are several tribes, and some tribes are from 3 to 4 meters tall, and the other tribes are 120 centimeters tall. The latter are taller than the people on the earth, but they have the normal height from the viewpoint of us. They do not die, which fact is an alarming phenomenon from the viewpoint of the people on the earth. And it is said that some people there have lived as long as 20,000 years. However, in some places there, some people live as long as 600 to 800 years. With this information, we can understand that there are many countries there, and it seems that the level of the civilization of them is somewhat different from one another. Well, I've known that the life expectancy of aliens is usually 1,000 to 2,000 years, but when I read the story that some of them live as long as 20,000 years, I was astonished quite a lot. Furthermore, the people who live as long as 20,000 years exist just inside of our Earth. What a fantastic and surprising fact it is. Next, let's look at this picture. This is an imaginary picture in which Olaf Jansen and his son met two super tall persons living in the inside world of the earth. It is in the book Revelations of the New Lemuria, 실존하는 신비의식의 텔로스 in Korean, which is translated and compiled by Mr. Bakchano, page 331. Well, this is the book Revelations of the New Lemuria. So, 실존하는 신비의식의 텔로스. And on the page 331, we can see this picture. Now, just think of the fact that the earth we live on has those unbelievable superhumans who live in the fifth dimensional world that's composed of magical and dream-like things. According to the channeling messages, these magical things, care and skill will be shared all together by the people living on and inside the earth in the future. Therefore, it is quite probable that the earth will become one of the most advanced, attractive, and high-dimensional civilized societies in our galaxy. Their high-level scientific technology made it possible for them to block the south and north poles with the energy screen, so that the people on the surface of the earth cannot enter the inner side of the world. And I think that when the people on the earth take photos around the poles with the cameras of man-made satellites, they can take pictures of only ice and snow. They say that the aurora seen around the poles is really the leaked light from the central sun in the inside world of the Earth. We can see the polar caps around the poles, polars of Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or other planets. And these polar caps are the light molded shapes which can be seen around the planets in our solar system. It is said that all the planets are vacant inside of them. By the way, how far advanced the scientific and spiritual level of the fifth dimensional civilization? It is said that the level of the fifth dimensional civilization is what the residents of the earth will enter after the year 2012. The fifth dimension is said to make people possible to make things by only their mind power, and their bodies are turned into the transparent light bodies or half light bodies. We can watch these sort of bodies in the last scene of the movie Knowing, Know plus ing, Knowing. By the way, how can they make things with only thinking? Is it a possible ability of a man? Yes, of course, it is a probable ability. And we can ascertain this magical phenomenon of the mind power in the Bible, in which Jesus Christ had the crowd who thronged the top of a mountain eat satisfactorily with only 5 pieces of bread and 2 fish. In reality, the houses in the inside world of the earth are said to have been built with crystal. In other words, all the houses and buildings are made with transparent crystal and other jewels which twinkle brightly. Therefore, they look like the palaces in a fairy story, and all these houses are built by only the concentrated thought. Well, let's look at this picture. This is the front shape of Mount Shasta, situated in California state of the USA. We can see the UFO-shaped cloud, and it is said that in reality there are several fifth-dimensional passages that reach Telos. Of course, UFOs move through these passages without any difficulty, and as the passages are fifth-dimensional ones, they are invisible to us. It is in the book 실존한 신비의 지저문명 Telos. This is Telos 1. How miraculous it is. And you can understand this sort of fantasy only when you run away from your preoccupation. As I said before, there exist lots of small-scale caves inside the earth, and many people live there now. One of the representative community is Telos, which is said to exist under Mount Shasta in California state of America. It is said that there existed a great Lemurian empire situated in the area of the Pacific Ocean long time ago. There broke out a thermonuclear war between this empire and Atlantis empire that existed in the area of Atlantic Ocean. The result of the war was catastrophic, and the two continents sank deep into the sea, into the ocean. However, before the continent sank into the deep sea, some people in the Lemurian empire recognized the last doom of their residing place, and they built a new society in a cave on the Mount Shasta. The cave existed nearly 1,600 meters deep from the surface of the earth. Anyway, the scientific level of this place is unimaginably high, and the so-called heaven, paradise, ideal society while nearly all the religions of the earth have dreamed utopia, is just this sort of society, which have been developed thanks to the ultra-advanced science and high-leveled consciousness. The capital city of this world is called Shambhala. It is said that nearly all the UFOs we can see over the earth come from this world, and the residents of the inner world will appear on the Earth's surface after the year 2012, and will come in contact with the people on the Earth. Some people of the Earth visited this world already, and their names are Admiral Byrd, American, Olaf Jansen, father and son, Norwegian, and Dr. M. Doril, American, and Lobsang Lampa, Tibetan monk. Well, this is what I wrote about the inner world of the earth in my column 2012년 차원 상승 4, that is 2012 Dimensional Ascension 4. However, this column has been erased now. Next, let me introduce the fifth dimensional world of the Venus briefly to you. I will show you the contents of the book From Venus I Came. From Venus I Came. This is the book From Venus I Came. 나는 금성에서 왔다. The contents concerning the civilization of Venus will be realized on the earth after the year 2012, and Onek came to the earth for herself, so as to pay off her remained karma. Onek, this woman is Onek. The reason why I introduced her life on Venus is that it would be the shape of the future Earth. It is said that there is a place which enjoys the fifth dimensional civilization in our Earth, like Venus, and that place is Telos, or opposite of the civilization society in the inner world of the Earth, which I introduced before. Now, I'd like to write the contents of the page from 69 to 71 exactly here. Well, let's look at this picture. There exists the mammoth in the inner world of the earth. However, it was extinguished on the surface of the earth. This is the size comparison picture of man, mammoth, and elephant. The biggest animal is the mammoth. It is in the book Telos 1, page 138. Where our society, I mean the Venus society, has no war or poverty, and we do not know any disease. Our life expectancy is several hundred years, and the procedure of getting old stops when we reach the age of 20 to 30. The cities we live in have been designed very simply, and we have no crime. Our life changed greatly thanks to the development of the magnetic and solar power a long time ago. The universe is designed so that lots of things which we have to learn can exist. Our UFOs are free from gravity or friction, and we can fly with the velocity of light. And some of them are as long as several miles, and therefore we can fly to other planets in our solar system within a short time of a few days. Furthermore, we can fly to other stars faster than this travel in our solar system. The residents of the Venus know well the genuine power of mind. The so-called mind power of the Earth people looks like the children's play compared with ours. Well, let's look at this picture. This person is the great teacher Adama, who is the chairman of the 12 representative committee members of Telos. He is now about 600 years old, but looks as young as they are 20s or 30s of the people on the earth. It is in the page 4 of Telos 1. Psychic telepathy is always used in our daily life, and we can foresee the future occurrence, and we can recollect the past occurrence, not past but past occurrence. Here, I think what Onek means in using the word past is not only the past of the present life, but the past pre-life or pre-life of us. This is my private thought. Furthermore, we can move a theme with only thought. Many of us know how to move time forward or backward. However, the prerequisite of those who once use those abilities is that they should be fully and spiritually matured to have the responsibility of using those mental capabilities. In other words, this sort of ability can be abused easily on a planet in which negative stream of thought spreads. If there is a person who unwisely abuses this sort of ability for fun, he should bear in mind that he has to pay for the bad effects of it in his or her lots of lives coming in the future. We have discovered that there is another universe which is of the material world, and we learn how to enter and come back from that sphere or place as we please. In Venus, it is the science itself. Some people on the earth call this sort of universe a parallel universe, a 평행우주 in Korean, parallel universe. This world of existence is in the different coordinate system, 좌표, coordinate system of time, space, and energy. Well, up till now, I've told you concerning the Venus civilization of what Mrs. Onek said in the book From Venus I Came. Lastly, I want to add some of the words to what I've told to you concerning the aurora light at the south and north poles. Though there are the sentences that the aurora light is caused by the central sun in the inner world of the earth in the books which were published in the 은하문명 publishing company, privately I think that both the central sunlight and the magnetic lines are combined or concocted together, and as a result we can watch the beautiful aurora lights around the poles of the earth.